Hey, everybody, how's it going? Monday. So
Yay!
yay, yay,
Yay!
yay. Jess, where's Jess?
I
Tammy,
don't
where's
know.
Jess at? I don't see Jess here, Tammy. Where's Jess at? What are you smoking? What are you smoking, Tammy? Hey, Pebbles. Hey,
Hey,
Tammy.
hey,
Annie,
Mary.
Mary, Penelope, boo boo boo, Lacey, Mary, Annie. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on with Jeanette that we don't know about? Fill us in.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
I know. Fill us in with what happened to Jeanette. Pebbles, since you
And
brought
what's going on, Jeanette?
it. Annie says she doesn't know. She's having a bad pain day. Oh, okay. Okay.
Uh,
Well, hey, Joe, how's it going?
it's a going.
Oh, hi, John. Joe. She said her cans were kicking her butt today. Yes. Okay. That's okay. Oh, so talking about stupid cancer. I'm going to call it stupid cancer because I really don't care about cancer. Cancer's stupid, right? Because you know how stupid
Yeah.
cancer is? So Herb went in for his biopsy and they couldn't do it. They had to send him for some more tests and they had to put a port in because he has esophageal cancer now. That's why his
Yeah.
throat. That's why his throat was killing him.
Yeah. I heard
So
that. I saw the post from Pam.
yeah. So Pam put it up. I shared it out. Jessica shared it out. I don't know. I was chatting with him today this morning. So
How's
they
he
put a
doing?
port in. He's gonna start chemo tomorrow. So I don't know. It's pretty quick though. So
Yeah.
hopefully they're gonna catch it quick enough. But
Do they know what stage or anything?
well, just whatever, Pam put down. Right? Is that
Okay.
it's esophageal cancer. It's whatever whatever it is.
Something carcinoma. I don't. Yeah. I don't.
Hey, Larry.
Hmm. Yeah. I was kind of speechless. So I was hoping that's not what it was.
So
But
sorry for being MI. Yeah, okay. So sorry for being MIA this weekend. I was down in the city. I had to drop off 4 dogs and then meet up with. I met up with Ken from K&R Creative Woodworks, and I met up with Penelope over in the chat. I met up with friend Randy. Met up with my son, and picked up my mother-in-law and the bird.
I like how
So
you did that. You were like all up. I did this and I did this, and I picked up my mother-in-law and the
I did
bird.
this and this and this. Yeah, I got my mother-in-law and the bird. So they're here now. So I'll be spending a lot more time in my shop now. Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Hey, Chris.
Yep, yep. Oh my God, Herb! I swear, there's a lot of people getting cancer. I know, right? I don't have dogs. I don't have any dogs. I had to drop off some dogs. So there's one of our friends, Naomi. She breeds um, French bulldogs. Give me a second. She breeds French bulldogs, and we had to drop them off. Oh, and dachshunds. So I'll show them to you that we had to drop them off. Um, Bloopity bloop. One, two. Okay, so we had to drop off Rojo. Here, I'll make myself big.
Say that was a quick look.
Yeah, I'll make myself big. So this is Rojo. The, I think they're 6 weeks old. Uh,
Aw,
French bulldogs. Um, I'll show you a better picture. Just give me a second here. Show you a better picture of him. Her. Better picture of Rojo is right there.
aw, it's cute.
Yeah, okay. And
I like
then
baby.
Max. No, Max was the dachshund. This one, I can't remember the name of this one. This other French
Oh,
bulldog.
that's small.
They are pretty small, but the dachshund was freaking huge. The dachshund was huge.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty blurry though, and he's I thought it was a she, but it's a he actually. And then we had to drop off the bull stud, the Zeus. Zeus is the bull stud.
Either Zeus.
His name's Zeus. He's a sweetheart though. So we had to drop them off, and then you know meet up with friends, and then go yarn shopping.
And did you buy anything?
Hmm. I got a card.
A card.
Card. Okay, so how small of a world do we live in? Oh hey. Oh wait, hold on a sec. Hey DK Jan and yeah, dachshunds aren't dogs. Hey Tracy. Come on, John. You love your mother-in-law. Yes, I love my
Mm,
mother-in-law. Yes. Yeah, she has a good bed. Even though she went,
Jennifer.
when she brought all her stuff in the house, she went right into my room. I'm like, but I came out in the shop anyway. Hey D, hey Jen, hey Sarah, hey Mandy. How's it going?
You said your
Um,
mother-in-law went straight to your room?
well, yeah, because we gave her our room. We give her our room every year. But I'm not climbing stairs this year until I get my foot looked at.
Yeah. And the room that you made up, that's for her, right?
Yes.
Did you take her and go,
So so
no,
so
here's your room.
apparently not only is she deaf, she's blind now too.
Poor John.
Yeah, so I had a pretty good Father's Day weekend.
Zach says you'll live.
So back to my question: how small of a world is it that we live in?
Pretty damn small sometimes. I don't know.
Okay, so I'll tell you how small this world is that we live in. So I went to the farmers market to see Ken from K&R Creative Woodworks. That and he's been in the show a couple times. I've seen him a couple times, and so after that, I just Googled in yarn yarn shops, right?
Uh huh.
I Googled in yarn shops, and there was actually one a block and a half away. Apparently, it was a 5 minute walk, but it was a 2 minute drive.
Hey,
So I
Connie.
drove. Hi, Con.
Hello.
Because I didn't know how much yarn I was going to pick up if I picked up any yarn at all, right? So I went down there and I'm looking around, and the girl at the front counter was actually the owner of the shop. I was talking to her and I go, hi, hi, how's it going, blah blah. Blah. Is there anything I can help you with? No, I'm just looking. I'm just seeing what you have. Like you got some nice looking yarn from what I can see, blah blah blah. So I'm looking at her yarn. I'm going through and I'm coming back around the other side. They offer a whole lot of classes. They spinning classes and carding classes and how to shear sheet classes. And then how to dye wool classes and how to crochet and how to knit and how to like everything. They do everything there. And they have their own yarn and they sell a bunch of yarn. So I was talking, I overheard somebody talking to another girl there who's a teacher. So she teaches the classes. So I was talking to her for a bit. And she's like, "What are you interested in doing?" I said, "Well, I don't know. Let's start. Let's go with Irish lace, right? Just throwing Irish lace out there." She's like, "Really? You want to do Irish lace?" So she's like, "Well, how long you been doing it for?" I said, "A year, just over a year." Right? And she's like, "You're pretty advanced for only being at it a year." And I'm like, "Well, I like to take on complicated projects that according to, you know, Jessica and Annie and Joe and Connie on my show, right?" Like, how'd you get started in it? So I told her how I got started in it and how you guys have helped me out and throughout the whole process and everything else. And she's like, "Well, you sound pretty ambitious." So she gave me a couple sites to go to. She gave me a couple pattern sites to go to look at to do something. And she actually wants me to bring in this star that she had me do. It's a 3 dimensional star crocheted out of number 10 thread. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Right. So I'm going to start that project. But in the meantime, she asked what I did. I was wearing my prairie sign jacket. She goes, "Oh, you do signs." So she turned to talk to the owner of the store. She goes, "Aren't you getting a sign?" She goes, "Yeah, in a couple of weeks." And I said, "Well, who's doing it for you?" She goes, "My uncle owns a sign shop." I'm like, "Your uncle?" Would it happen to be? She mentioned the name. I mentioned his name. She goes, "Yeah, do you know him?" I said, "Yeah, we go back like 20 years." There's no way. So I got her card. I have a friends and family discount on her yarn now. So
Yeah.
I have her website. I can buy it directly off the website and have it shipped right to my house.
How cool is that?
That's
I know
awesome.
that's pretty cool, right? So that's freaking awesome. And I went to another yarn shop and they had like, oh man, I go to this other yarn shop. They had so many brands of yarn. Um, the name of the shop is the name of the shop I went into was called the Fiber Nook, and he must have had 80 different brands of yarn in there from all over the world. And I'm looking around. I go, that yarn looks familiar. Where have I seen that before? And I look at the label, and it's Arcane Fiberworks.
Hmm.
You guys heard of Arcane Fiberworks?
Yes.
Have you seen their
Yes.
ads on Facebook all the time?
Yes.
Well,
Hmm.
their yarn actually looks a lot nicer in person than it does online. The pictures
Cool.
do not do it justice.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm telling you, these pit that like the yarn. I'm looking at it, going, "Oh my god!" I'm running my fingers through it. I'm holding it. I'm gripping. I'm like, "Oh, this is so fucking nice."
So, how
And
much did you bring?
and honestly, if I'd have spent $300 there, I would have gotten a hell of a deal.
Your wife would have killed you.
But I got paid for dropping the dogs off though.
Oh.
Um, so the Arcane Fiberworks hanks were $36, and they're actually a little bit more in the store than they are online. They're cheaper online than they are in the store because they get markup and everything else. So it actually be cheaper to buy it online.
Mm.
But I did get yarn. I was gifted some yarn. I bought some yarn. I found some yarn.
Did you save some yarn?
Oh yes, I saved yarn. That's what it was
Hmm.
because it was at the antique mall, and I had to save it.
You're not a yarn hoarder. You're a hero.
Yeah. So I went to the antique mall. So we were at the antique mall, and we're just going through looking for stuff, and I found a couple nice items that I'd never seen before that I picked up, and I also picked up this. It's
Mm.
unmarked yarn. Connie, so how was your weekend anyway? Just hold on a sec. Let's talk to Connie first. How was your weekend, Connie?
It was okay. How was yours?
That's
Busy, I
it, just
take it.
okay. Well, I'm going with my whole story here. You're just that's okay. Yeah, it was okay. It was a weekend.
Well, I don't. I was
Did you
just
It
paint?
must
busy.
be.
Did,
I was just
did you
busy
paint?
around the house.
You
Yes,
didn't paint. You didn't build anything.
I painted.
You
Um,
repot some plants.
yes, I did that today. I repotted three plants. I figured out what plants I'm gonna give Jeanette. The problem is I can't send them until the temperatures drop because they'll die in when they're traveling.
Mm,
Because I don't want to put a um, ice pack with them because that will freeze them.
they'll freeze them.
And right now, this summertime is the worst time to send plants.
Plants.
So I'll probably wait probably till September, the end of September to send them.
What if? Well, it depends on how big they are too.
How big the
What if you
plant?
wrap?
Go ahead.
Yeah, like what if you wrap them in paper, damp paper towel or just the roots basically,
Well,
Put it in
they're
a
gonna be
put it in
in
a styrofoam case.
they will be in their pots, and I with dirt, and I will water them, and then I will package them up. But it's the green part that
Will
the
take too
heat
much heat.
the
Yeah.
heat can't take it, and it will kill the plants. Because that's what happened to a couple of my plants that I got sent to me. They were dead when I got them.
You brought them back though, didn't you?
I got new plants they sent me after the temperatures dropped because they should have told me we're going to wait on the delivery. That was up to them to tell me, not me to know that. So,
Chris, what? We're just hearing about this now.
what?
Chris says my mother-in-law was a fantastic knitter. With her dementia, she acquired enough yarn to warrant a storage pod for it. We actually gave it away to anyone we encountered. Still have some.
You want
Oh,
my address?
yeah, you want my address too? I'm not far from you. I'm just in Kansas.
Hey, Jeanette. You've been holding on to yarn for 2 years, Chris.
Oh,
Chris. All
actually,
right.
a little
So,
bit further than
The hell is wrong with you?
okay. So I have this yarn. It was unnamed, and there was no labels on it at all. So it's just a big ball of yarn. But I like it. It's nice and soft.
Is it wool? It looks like it is.
And
Yeah.
if you, no,
It's like milk.
it feels like acrylic.
Okay.
It almost looks like a Noro.
It's like a tweed.
Yeah, I was thinking tweed, but it's bumpy, but it's like it's got a really cool twist to it. Like it's got like two lines twisted together, which is actually like 8 lines, right?
Hmm.
4 of each one, doing a double twist. And I just like the color on it. It's like a tiger striping color.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
make me think of fall.
Oh, that'd make a cool pumpkin then. Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
we were created 8 years ago when we took her in. Well, if you need my address, you let me know.
It's really soft though.
Well,
And I
Chris,
got this,
you definitely send me some.
and this other yarn I picked up is wool. But I've never
Mhm.
seen wool like this. Let me know if you have, though. So the first one is white buffalo pure virgin wool, thick strand, 8 ounce, made by the White Buffalo Company in
Mhm.
Brandon, Manitoba.
There's white buffaloes, or is that just a name?
Yeah. Remember
White what what
the earlier cake? It looks like a James C. Brett yarn, chunky marble.
chunky marble
Jennifer said I said earlier a marble cake.
marble cake. Okay, I'll look that up then. Now this white buffalo
Uh-huh.
pure virgin wool, 6 strand. So I pulled this out of here. It looks like a cool looking cake though, right?
Yeah.
So you start taking it apart and then realize that where's the end of it? That it actually is 6 single strands
Oh wow!
Wow.
wrapped in a cake.
But how
Now
big of strands were those? My goodness!
Yeah, it looks
they're
huge.
they're e- well, see, each one looks like a 4 right now, or sorry, even looks like a 5 right now. But the thing is that it varies all the way along because it's
Mhm.
I'm guessing because it's virgin wool that needs to be spun.
Probably.
Okay.
And he says it's untwisted, so it's roving. See, I don't
So
know because
couldn't you separate it all and wind it up by just like a single strand? And you have a lot of yarn to do something with.
well, I know, but as a single strand, it would get pretty wonky though. Like, I
Has
guess I
it
could.
has it been uh
No.
okay, so you probably need to have it spun.
like I said, it says pure virgin wool on it, right? So I think it might have just been carded and freaking see, it's not even
It
like
looks very un.
the thing is it is it's see
Oh yeah, it hasn't been spun.
no.
Yeah, okay.
Hey Greg,
Hey, Greg.
yeah, you need to have it spun into yarn before you can use it.
So I have this roll and I have this gray and white one as well.
Yeah, same thing. It needs to be spun
Hey
as
Herb.
well.
Hey, Herb.
Hey Herb.
Yeah. So I should have
Good
bought
to
the
see
spinning
you.
wheel at the antique mall when I was looking at it, right? What you're saying?
Uh huh. Only if you're gonna spin it. Hey
Well,
TDR.
If you're
if
leaving
I had
already, good night, Herb, if you're leaving already.
Yeah. Good night. Feel better.
well, Herb just came in
Yeah.
to say hello and good night. Well, thanks for dropping
Yeah.
by, Herb. Appreciate that.
We miss you.
Yes, we do.
So, Greg, this comes from Brandon. It's called a White Buffalo Yarn Company out of Brandon. That's all right. When I first picked it up, I'm like, oh, buffalo yarn. Look, I have some actual buffalo yarn, and I'm like, oh, pure virgin wool. Never mind. I'm like, that would be cool.
Yeah, but I don't know if their fur is wool.
Why
I
not?
don't think
It would be well. I guess it wouldn't be wool. It'd be
because it's
hair.
because they're from the more of the cow family,
Yeah.
I think. So yeah.
Well, it'd be same as Highland cow hair.
Well, yeah, but it's hair. It's not wool.
Yeah, it's hair, wool, whatever. It's all the same. Hair's wool. Wool's hair.
My hair's not wool.
But I had to stop in. So after seeing Penelope and getting yarn from her, I had to go across the road to Wal, and I didn't even look at it. It's still in the bag. I didn't. I went across to Walmart because I had to buy a charger cord, and I had to look at yarn.
Of
Hmm.
course
So
you did.
without even looking at the yarn that was gifted to me from Penelope, I went across the road and bought yarn.
John.
But it's nice looking yarn, though, isn't it?
It's very pretty.
So it's a number 5 acrylic Lion Brand Scarfie. It says.
Nice.
That's pretty.
And I figure one's not going to do me. There's only 300 yards, 312 yards on each one of these. So I picked up two.
I've only used Scarfy one time. And
Like it feels soft. It's soft, but it's scratchy at the same time. That
yeah,
makes sense.
it
Sometimes
was.
wool is like that. I mean, not wool. Sometimes acrylic, Line Brands acrylic can be that way.
Everybody was always saying, "Oh, you got to get Scarfy. It's so good. It's so good." I got it. I made a cowl, and I don't know what I made, a hat or some shit. I don't remember.
Well, I'll probably make that
And
one
I
right there.
wasn't thrilled with it. It wasn't. I was like, "What's all the hype on this?"
Like I'll probably make that one there though. That cowl, that
Yeah.
scarf there. And
Don Yarn Doll has the ones I made.
since there was this pink and red and white one on there, on the shelf, I'm like, well, this one would accentuate good with it, and it's pink and gray
Ooh, I like
Mm-hmm.
that one.
because right, pink and gray.
White, pink, and gray.
And these
That's
were
all.
$7 each. Penelope, these were $7 each at the Walmart at Gateway Crossing. So you know. And there's a really nice black and red one.
Oh,
There's
I've
three of
seen
them
the
there.
black and red. That looks beautiful. I would
So
have
Hmm.
never used
there's
it.
a black and red that looks like this one, and there's also a blue and
Oh,
blue, a blue and gray.
I'm surprised you didn't get a blue.
Well, no, because I just picked these ones up. So I picked up those four. So I'll make something out of those. Probably that like cowl scarf thing on there, right?
Yeah.
So have you looked at the stuff that you got in the bag?
No, no.
Oh,
Well,
well, we got to show it.
she's in the chat.
Okay.
Penelope's in the chat,
I
but
know she is.
I sort of looked through it a bit because I had to put it into one bag. Oh, look, it's
Cool.
Christmas bag. It's Christmas.
Ho ho
Uh,
ho.
Sarah says she made her son and boyfriend. You made your son and boyfriend blankets with the black and red scarfie. Okay, cool. So you like the feel of it when it's done up, when it's worked up. Oh my god. Oh, so I also seen. Have you guys ever seen Baracco Popgay?
I'm not sure.
I'm
I've heard of Barocco. What was the other
okay.
part?
Now, Baracco makes that what's that M word that Rock and Crochet uses all the time. What Matt uses, um, the Baracco. Matt, Matt and Rebecca use the Baracco yarn all the time, right?
Yeah, with Rios.
Yeah, yeah, the Rios, and so um, at the one yarn store they had Baracco yarn there. I'm like, oh, Malabrago, yeah, thank you, Sarah, Malabrago, and there was this Baracco Papier, Papiere, so it's French for paper. Okay, so
Okay.
it's 50% wool, 50% paper, recycled paper,
I could see that.
and I'm looking at it, and I was going to ask the guy how it worked up, but I didn't have to ask him because he's like he saw me looking at it, and he pointed down right beside it. He goes, "It's beside you." I said, "Okay." So why do I not have that picture on here?
Hi, Tank.
Hey, Tank.
Hey Tank, how's it going? I don't even have a picture on it. I don't have a picture on here.
Okay.
So
I
go on.
I got to go take my dog outside real quick. There's
Okay.
a huge storm getting ready to hit here, and
You just told me.
he won't go out if it's raining, and it's supposed to rain a lot. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes, okay?
Okay. Chris says I
Okay.
just ate a tub of hummus dip. My wife is in for an interesting or horrific night. Ah.
Okay. So Baracco papery. That's it right there.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So it's soft structure means cotton yarn wrapped with strips of washable paper to create the soft to the touch fabric dappled with kaleidoscope of color. Stitches pop in knitting or crochet, and papery brings a splash of fun to simple shapes and textures. So I was looking at this paper yarn, and I'm feeling it, going, "Oh, it's so soft." And I know it's cotton, and I know it's paper, but cotton and paper just together, I can see it coming apart, right? But
Yeah.
um, so he see me looking at it, and he see me get up to talk to him, and he said it's right beside you. So there was this cardigan slash wrap scarf, if that makes sense. It was like a scarf that tied in the front, but it had sleeve holes in it. Okay, and it was done in like big octagonals, like, well, not that big. They're probably like 3/4 inch octagonals, and it was all crocheted together. And it felt really nice. It was light. It was really really light to hold on to as a finished product, and it looked nice, like just the way the colors all went throughout it all. So if you ever have a chance, and I'm actually gonna pick some up next time I'm down there. Oh, it actually looked like this right here. can actually look like that right there.
Oh wow.
That's called the Cassie
Okay.
shawl. So it actually like it worked up really nice, and like it's really nice looking yarn. So the next time I'm down there, I'm gonna pick some of that up and see if they got any Malabrago in there. Hmm. Okay, back to my gifted yarn. Okay, so I got my saved yarn, my bought yarn, and now I got my gifted yarn. What a weekend! Dropping off puppies, saving yarn, meeting friends. Okay, Super Saver Super Craft Pack.
Yeah, I've seen those. That's cool.
There we go. So I got a lot of colors in there to work with again.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna because I know he gifted me 2 packs of this before, and they were different than these ones. So I'll be working on some more amigurumis with those. And I know there's some yarn in here that I'm gonna do this all out of. And she was talking about this Loosen Threads Barcelona. She said that this was discontinued. So I only have one giant ball of it. And I know this would make some really cool happy hats. Believe it or not.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's really soft. It's a bulky 5. So I know this bulky 5 will work up awesome in that simple easy crochet hat that will take an hour to do. Because I didn't have any bulky 5 to do that with. I only had 4s at the time, right? I can do it with that one. Um, Red Heart Comfort.
Mhm.
Big 1 pounder ball of that.
Oh yeah, I like the comfort
Why
yarn.
would they discontinue such a nice yarn? There might not have been enough demand for it. Like it might it depends on the lot dye colors for it and everything else. What color is this called anyway? This is called BA26. It's called Blue Ridge, but it's made in Turkey. Made in Turkey apparently. So maybe the turkeys ran away and they didn't get enough blue. It looks more like peacock colors. It's like a puzzle yarn, yeah. I think it's going to work up awesome, and I like the texture on it too. It looks like a rope almost, right? You like puzzle yarn, don't you, Joe?
I love puzzle yarn.
So they got a whole pound of this blue. Woo, blue.
Nice.
And Lionheart pound of love. Number 4. Made in Turkey. Olive. Oh, this would be perfect for the flowers we're working on. Because this is a different color green than the 2 greens I have already. And I have 2 of these.
Oh, those are pretty.
Safety orange. What to do with safety orange?
Make a hat.
What would I make with safety orange? A hat? Yeah, I suppose I can make a hat. Hunting hats.
Yeah.
Um,
Good.
bats. Bats and skeletons.
Pumpkins.
I would add it. Well, see, because I got that glow in the dark. Oh, I can mix the glow in the dark and the safety orange together
Mhm.
for pumpkins and for bats for hanging in the tree. I don't want to make something practical, Larry. Come on, where would be the logic in that? Practical. Oh, it could be a duck bill too. Oh, I could make a bunch of little ducks. Who remembers the Sears So Soft worsted knitting yarn acrylic?
Me. I'm back.
You do,
I do.
and it's even in peach.
Yep. I used to go to Sears all the time and get that.
So I have four Sears So Softs and two Super Yarns, which actually looks like the exact same color.
Yeah, it
It's a
does.
it's one shade off,
Yeah, but
but I guess
you could put it together.
yeah. This looks like a blanket in the making.
Yep.
Looks like a blanket. And these look like Craft Smart. 354 yards. Color is clay. Three of those.
That's a nice color. Is that a 4-weight?
Yep. I say it's a large. It doesn't actually say the size. It says use a five. Yeah, medium 4. But it says use a 5.5 mil or US I hook. I9 hook. That'd make a cool cowl though.
Yeah.
For work. Yeah, I'll make a cowl out of this.
I'm making a purple hat for my daughter.
Purple hat.
See?
Purple.
Purple.
Just
This is not a variegated, but it's like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it was dark, and then it goes light and back to dark.
it's
But
like
it's got
a like an
Ombre.
ombre.
yeah, it's an ombre. So her hat, hopefully, it will get to the light before I get to the bottom. So it'll be dark on top to the light.
I got 2 salmon chenilles. So those are definitely for what? Go ahead.
I have some like that are salmon.
From Premier.
Uh-huh.
I got a bunch of Premier chenille too. I just didn't know what to do with it, but I think I'm gonna make keychains out of these, like little amigurumi keychains.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
make
fish.
animals. I've made animals. So I've made a Hello Kitty. I made a duck. I've got blue. I'm gonna make a Jeff the land shark out of it.
What's a land shark?
Mm-mm-mm.
I know what a land. So does a land shark follow a land yacht?
I don't know, but a land shark has 4 legs. It's an animated character.
Okay, I'll have to
I
look
can
that
show
up.
you a picture of it. I had to show Joe the other day. She didn't know what it was either.
Oh my. What's up?
Yeah, let's see. I just have to find. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So he'll have his teeth and his tongue will be hanging out. Yeah. But I've got all the chenille for it.
I got this carrot cake.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear what me and Ron's going to be?
I like that.
Divorced?
No,
Oh,
definitely not. We
what?
are going to be
What are you gonna
great
be?
grandparents. Our oldest
You're
grandson and his fiance is expecting their first baby.
great grandparents.
Uh-huh. Yep, in February.
All right, Jeanette. She said she's off to bed. She was in the ER today.
Good night,
Yes,
Jeanette.
Jeanette. You can't just leave and say, "Oh, I'm in a lot of pain. Good night, bye."
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Candace, Candace K says SNL used to have a skit with the land shark. I don't remember that.
Yes, yeah, and that's from a movie or something. I don't know.
And
Candace,
Annie says
your name is spelt different from my daughter Candace's name.
that's how you spell Candace.
My
Oh, you
daughter is
spell it with an
C.
I.
Yes, and I Candice.
That's Candice.
Yes, but we say Candace, but it's Candice.
Because you're American. It's Candice. This is Candice.
Mhm.
Candice.
Mhm. Whatever.
Uh,
Yeah.
love you, Connie.
Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, sure, John.
I'm not trying to bait you. I'm not trying to bait you today. I'm
I
really not.
know. I
I'm in a
know.
good mood.
I know.
So, but I'll put you in a better mood though. Annie says her sister's making a striped blanket of two skeins of each of the colors. Well, it's kind of
Cool.
cool. So
Yeah, I'm excited.
this actually has a scarf pattern on it that says you can make out of one of these carob cakes.
I like
So
that.
I might as well make that out of this carob cake.
What's the structure of it? Because I know some Caron is just, there's not a lot of structure to it, and I can't stand using it. What is that one?
Uh, oh,
Kitty.
it says basic knit scarf. Ugh.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's knit, but it
you can
looks
use,
like it could be. I could use doubles.
of course,
Yeah.
or half doubles.
She said it's soft and fuzzy and light.
Yeah.
Well, which yarn are you talking about, Annie? Narrow it down for me. And I got one more. I got a Caron Big Cake. I thought I had another one of these.
And he says the Dollar Tree Chanel.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what I have. The Dollar Tree Chanel.
Oh, she's making a blanket out of. Oh, okay. I know. I have a bunch of chenilles from the Dollar Tree,
Yep, that's what I use for a lot of my amigurumis.
and I got this Caron Big Cake.
That's nice.
Very nice.
Ocean Waves. Oh, Ocean Waves crochet blanket. Oh, I need 3 balls for this one. But that's a cool looking scarf, though. Ocean
Yeah.
Waves. It says
Takes three of
crocheted.
those cakes. It takes three of those
Takes three
cakes to
cake.
make that
Yeah,
shawl.
No, the blank.
Why?
like the no,
No.
it's a scarf. It's a blanket. Oh, it's a blanket. It's a blanket.
Oh, okay.
It's a
It's a
blanket.
blanket. I'm like, what?
Hey, Tracy. Night, Chris. If you
But
get
why
my
wouldn't they
address,
fold it like a blanket? Well, I I guess it is folded like a blanket, right?
Right. But if you wanted to make a scarf, you
Yeah,
could
it's
make a
folded.
scarf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can make a scarf. I can make a couple scarves. If I'm making a blanket, I was gonna just make 3 scarves.
Uh huh.
now how many yards are in that, John?
Probably 500 and
No,
something.
there's no now.
603.
600 CT?
603.
I knew it was like 500.
You need 3 of them to make a blanket.
Or I can make 3 scarves.
Now, for me,
Um,
that would be
Good night,
enough to
Tank.
make a blanket
Good night, Tank.
because I
But
make these blankets. I don't know how to make normal
I
size
thought,
blankets.
I thought I had another one of those.
I make blankets for James.
Oh, see right here. See, that's the wrong label. See right there. Oh, it's not the same colors though.
Oh, but you could. Yeah. The only difference is one has red and one has
Green.
green.
And you can make your own cakes up too. You've got a
You could
line.
Just
do you could do rows, like a big bunch of rows with one and then the other, and it'd look good together.
Yeah.
Good night,
Well,
Tammy.
if that turns out like that, using just the one, then it should be fine.
Yeah, but you said it took 3 if you were going to do a blanket.
Oh, it takes 3, yes.
You could make a scarf with it though.
Yeah.
Or I can make scarves with the same
Probably.
pattern from that one and this
Probably.
one. Well, we'll see. We'll see. There's so many varieties, so many things to go on with.
Have a good
Thank
Good
night,
night,
you.
Annie.
Annie.
Feel better soon.
Thank you, Penelope. Thank you, Penelope. I have so much yarn now. I don't know what to do. No, I know what to do. I know what to do with it.
Night to
Crochet.
everybody. Night to everybody that is leaving on both sides.
Yes. Good night to everyone that's leaving.
And feel better, Annie. Hopefully tomorrow's better for you.
Yep.
Get you some rest. And Chris is leaving. You need my address. Just let me know.
Yes, Chris.
All
Need my address.
I'll pay for shipping.
right, let me put this yarn away.
He's already left anyway.
Thank you, Penelope. I appreciate all the gifted yarn. Gifted yarn.
What are you up to, TDR?
This is so soft. I'm telling you, this Barcelona loops and threads. Barcelona. Why would
I
they
got
discontinue
you.
that?
I got you today.
That's really pretty.
I know.
I got you for Mishi today.
Was that the
What?
one you showed me?
Yeah.
Mishi yarn.
Yeah,
Mishi yarn.
it's actually her yarn from Rena. It's Mishi's Teal Garden.
TDR is cooking dinner.
I hope you're fixing enough for all of us.
Oh, not me. I'm full. I don't need no food.
I just had
Ron,
mac and cheese.
Ron looked at my plate and he's like, "Is that enough food?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "It don't look like enough food." I said, "It's enough food. In fact, I couldn't even eat it all."
Oh, wow.
You see how bright this is?
Yeah, it's very bright.
And
It's almost glowing.
That's why I'm going to mix it with glow in the dark.
Right.
there you
Yeah,
go.
there's
Oh, that's a
Harina.
nice cake.
Yeah. And that's what I'm using now. I'm making a shawl.
Yeah, so I seen a spinning wheel, and I'm like, ah, I should buy that. But I'm thinking I should take a picture of it first, send it to Mark Lindsay, and see if it's worth buying.
Yeah, because between him and his wife, they would know.
So there was a stamp on it. Hello, Jess. How's it going? There was a stamp on it, but it was so worn off you couldn't see it. It was a treadle, a 1 foot treadle,
Mm-hmm.
and it had probably I was gonna say a 30-inch wheel, and then the collection on it it was weird because it almost had like a card, like a scratch card board on it, like a scratch card on it, and then it had like tines that your arm would go through to line it all up.
Cool. I've never tried spinning because I can't do wool, so something I won't ever try. But it looks fun.
Yeah,
It does.
it does not interest me at all. Just not for me.
And I would love to dye wool, but I would have to dye acrylic or cotton because I can't do wool. Greg says send the wool to Mark, and he was, well, I don't know if he'll spin it, but his wife would.
I guess his wife just spin it. Linda, well, I'll just message Linda. I'll just message Linda and send it to her.
Yeah.
Well, see, but Greg, it came from Brandon. I should just send it back to you. You can take it down to Brandon and say, "Hey, do something with this freaking yarn, so I can send it back to Alberta." You guys sent this out wrong. It's not made properly. Number one, it's made from buffaloes. Number two, it's 6 stranded.
And it's not been spun.
Yeah, it's not been spun.
No, Jess is muted.
So what
Hmm.
else did Annie
I didn't
do?
want to cough in anybody's ear.
Fantabulous
You what?
fun weekend.
I didn't want to cough in
I know
anybody's
Jess was
ear.
working Saturday night. How was that
Mm.
for you?
What are you
Work
up
was
to
nice.
tonight?
What, Jojo?
What are you up to tonight?
That's funny, Greg.
Figuring
I don't
yarn
handle
stuff.
warranty claims. That's another department.
Well, working on figuring out yarn stuff.
Working on figuring out what?
Yarn stuff.
Yarn stuff.
Oh,
Yarn stuff. Stuff and yarn.
White Buffalo
Okay.
Mills Limited, Brandon, Manitoba. I wonder if it's still around.
Well, I'm not playing with yarn.
Oh, look at that. Was a Canadian company. Ceased operations in the late 1990s. Okay, so it's
Mm.
at least 25 years old. Let's say
Wow.
let's say they ceased in 99, which is as late in the 90s as you can get. So it's at least 24 years old.
Hmm.
At least.
If not,
So it's small. That makes it vintage.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, the yarn they produced was 100% virgin wool. We already know that. Often unspun roving, used for making classic Cowichan style sweaters and other items. Oh, guess I'm making a Cowichan sweater. There's pretty
Hey,
much only
Jeff.
three colors they made. Four.
That's probably why they didn't stay open very long.
Brandon Woolen Mills.
Good night, Penelope.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Penelope.
Penelope.
Thank you for being here.
Good to see you again, sweet.
You know, I took my dog out there and he's looking at me like, is what's going on? We're not, it's usually a lot darker when we come out. But I didn't, if he will absolutely will not go out and pee outside if it's raining.
oh.
He'll pee on the porch and let it go down the stairs outside.
You can have the half a piece. Apparently, I swallowed a frog.
So apparently, White Buffalo Mills, Buffalo Wool Company in Brandon, was met with limited success. The
Well, I
company
put the
aimed to
red
produce
here,
wool from
raspberry
buffalo hides, but encountered challenges like high costs and a shift in settlers' focus from agriculture to the company's operations. They eventually became a laughing stock. So they
That's
started making it out of buffalo hide,
oh,
wool out of buffalo hides.
okay.
I'm looking for a history on it though.
Night, Larry.
Good night, Larry.
Jess, I gave you Megan's address, didn't I?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So not looking good for meeting up, huh?
I haven't asked tonight, but still not really.
Okay.
But still got to try though. I wish YouTube actually had the actual dates when videos were put out, not just a month ago.
Whose video
Yeah,
are you looking for?
if you click on it, it should tell you. There should be an info button.
I'm on it on my own side. Let's see.
Is it on
It's not
your
loading.
channel?
Mhm.
Then
Usually you
go
click
into your
on the
studio.
description.
If you go into your YouTube studio, it'll tell you what date.
Yeah, I know a lot of times you click on the description, it tells you the date the video was.
Right.
Like when I was looking for a specific
Studio.
one from Mishu to see what the, because I emailed her, and this was like a while back, about, and that's what I won. Because I couldn't figure out what the heck, why was she sending me this? Did I win anything and not get it? And I went through my emails and saw when I emailed her, and I went back to the video and saw that I had won something, and it was her cake.
Oh,
What I'm
nice.
going to do with it, I don't know.
Yeah, I have one as well, a sparkly one.
Yeah, this is spooky. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
You have my address.
Yes, I do.
That would make a beautiful skirt.
Yeah. Let's see how many yards are in this thing. Oh, let me see here. Did it tell me?
Oh, I seen those.
PDR.
There's a white buffalo cowichan sweater.
Oh, okay. I have seen that picture before too.
Yeah.
It's been a
So
long time.
so
But yeah.
those sweaters were made using this yarn.
Yeah. Wow.
1,400 yards of a fingering weight, size
Oh yeah.
1.
Oh yeah. I could make a skirt out of that. It would be beautiful. And
I'll
I
have to
have
find that area.
the absolutely perfect cardigan that would go with it. And I'd wear a white blouse. Oh yeah, that'd be beautiful. Got it all taken care of, Joe. Now I just need it.
Yeah, that's cute too.
That's pretty colors too, Jess.
It's got the purples and the navies in it,
I
Yeah.
but
think
it's still navy.
And the
I think I have
sparklies.
one
Well,
too.
I've now lost 30 pounds, and I'm probably going to lose another 30 or so.
Where's Sarah?
So yeah,
Awesome.
at
Where'd you lose
least
it? Where'd you lose it?
Who's that?
I have no clue down the toilet. I don't know.
If you lost a crochet hook, you'd be looking for it pretty hard.
I ain't looking for the weight. Yeah, I'm about a pound and a half from 30 pounds, but I've got at least another 30 to 35 to go.
I hope it tastes as good as it's about to start smelling.
That only took me when I started losing weight in March. But they say average about 5 to 10 pounds a month is a good weight.
So are you on a diet or a cleanse or?
I'm on Ozempic.
Oh,
So it just makes me feel hungry. I can't
does it smell
overeat.
good, Jess? Does it smell good?
Yeah,
Oh.
I can't overeat. So because in a 1 year time, no, in a year and a half time, I had blood sugar a little high. He could quote put me as a diabetic, even though I'm not. And so he was able to get me on Ozempic. But I haven't had no side effects at all from it, other than losing weight. I have to drop the weight so I can get my knee redone. I need a new knee.
A new knee.
A new knee because I'm
A new,
hitting
a
bone
new knee.
on. Yeah, I'm hitting bone on bone sometimes, and it hurts.
How can I can't bite my tongue. Never mind.
Okay, you just be quiet, John.
Damn it, Tony.
You just be quiet. I know where you were going. I don't know if this is going to get very light before I get. Oh, I guess it is starting to get lighter. It's not going to get real light though. Oh,
So
well.
I started making something the other day with my facets yarn. Nobody's seen it yet.
I like those colors.
I know I do too. I like the way it's working out though.
Yeah.
See that?
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So I can't wait till I hit the blues and reds
Right.
in the middle of this thing, which would be further out. So this is a spiral blanket. Do you see the spiral starting up on it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's in the round spiral blanket, but it's looking more like a freaking octagonal blanket by me. We'll see.
Well, that's because that's where you're adding. It always looks that way until you, as long as you
Finish it
add,
off.
it looks that way.
Yeah. I think it's gonna look freaking cool. I've done this thing. It works up so quick and easy too.
Is it
I've
a
only got
half? Is it a half double?
doubles.
Doubles?
Yeah, it's all double.
Cool.
So it's you start off doing your magic ring, and then there's 8, and then do 2 half doubles in each opening between those. Slip stitch, and then skip 1, do a slip stitch, double into every opening, and then a half double into every big opening, or two doubles into every big opening.
Cool.
Finish the round, slip stitch, move over 1, slip stitch, repeat. It's
Cool.
that easy. I don't even have to look at the pattern anymore.
Yeah, I like it. When it's a repeat, you don't have to look at patterns. It drives me crazy when I do patterns.
But I still have to look at my work when I'm doing it though.
Oh. Well, it's not everybody can ever get to where they don't. I mean, I still have to look down at it, but I also don't have to most of the time, especially if it's a repeat. But that's from the fact that I've been crocheting for over 30 years.
So when I was at the yarn store, the girl was telling me, she goes, look for some Grace Fearon patterns. She's on Ravelry. I'm like, okay. So I looked up Grace Fearon, and she's got some really cool doilies. Like we're talking intricate doilies.
That's what I used to make.
Nice.
I used to make lace collars and
Yeah.
doilies and tablecloths.
But they're dimensional.
Right.
They're like overlaid, right?
Yeah.
These ones
So-
are.
Right. So what you do is when you're doing the pattern, you work in the back loop, and so you can go back over it and crochet in the top loop over the top of it.
Yeah, that's what she was telling me. And then she was also
Mhm.
saying that you have to do like a type of bobble stitch in order to achieve your upper row to attach onto.
Right.
And I'm like, yes, yeah. And I said yes because everybody loves doing bobble stitches, and she laughs because she's like, she knows nobody likes bobble stitches.
I don't mind them. I got used to making them when I was making all those Lego um, squares for the blankets I made.
So she says, try make a couple of those, and if you want, then go check out Draguna and try and see if you can work on a couple snowflakes. Zoom in, zoom in.
Yeah,
Zoom in.
I have 24 snowflakes that hangs on my Christmas tree that I crocheted. All different sizes. And will I ever do that again? No, I won't. But um, it was nice to be able to learn how to crochet like that because it made my foundation of my crocheting that much better, in my opinion. Hi, Jesse.
Hey,
Hey, Jesse.
Jesse.
So I was
'Cause I
looking at these. I was
go
looking
ahead.
at some of these snowflakes,
Mhm.
and they're she just uses a number 10 yarn for them, right?
Oh yeah, those are pretty.
And they're actually three layers.
Mhm.
Well, technically there'd be 5 layers, but there's 3 layers to them, right? So
Right.
front and the back, like the center, and then your middle post, and then front and the back.
Right.
And she has 6 different snowflake designs,
Yeah, I have a
and I
bunch.
freaking and I love them all, and I want to make them all.
I like that one.
And they all have really cool names too.
I should show you guys when Christmas comes around. I should show you the snowflakes that I crocheted. I'm not going down to get them out of the bins, but I can show them to you when Christmas time comes around. The all the snowflakes that I made.
But I was going through the patterns, and so there's the written patterns are very hey Bethy, the written patterns are very easily to follow, very easy to follow.
Mhm.
She even tells you how to block and finish them properly.
Right.
There's a photo tutorial as well. So as she's going through the stitches, she actually shows you and marks off the stitches that you're doing,
Right.
right? Like chain 4 and then slip stitch in the first one. So it's very
Right.
easy to follow.
That's a picot.
Very easy to follow.
A picot stitch. At least that's what
Well,
it
look,
looks like.
it's your center ring. So it's chain
Oh,
4, slip stitch in the fourth to make a ring. So it's your first one.
right.
So round
But
1, right?
yes,
Then
but like
chain,
if you're gonna
yes,
put that like on the end, it's a picot. It's called a picot. At
yes.
least the one that's what they called it. Because I had some of the that had them on the ends of the points of the snowflakes.
Where's the snowflakes at the bottom here? So there's a frost veil snowflake, a wisp weave. That's a wisp weave right there. These are hard to
Yeah.
see though.
Oh, there it is.
Um, Winter realm,
I like that one.
frost woven. I like that one.
Oh yeah.
Merry maker.
That looks a lot like some of the ones I did. But mine are of course all white. I have a white
These are
thread.
like really cool. They're really cool snowflakes. I love these.
Yeah, they are cool.
So I'm actually gonna start working on those when I have time to. After we're finished, some flowers, some more flowers. That's Skylar. Skylar's my head mannequin. Skylar's my hat mannequin.
Hmm.
She wears my hats, my photos, photos. So what's Jess doing? Oh, I should be working on her.
I don't know.
Working on her fish.
Mm. Oh, do you want to see the hats that I made
Hey, Mel.
today and yesterday for my one daughter and one granddaughter? This is the one for my granddaughter. It's all sparkly.
Ooh, I like that.
I'll be back in a minute.
That's for my granddaughter, one of them. And then this is for my daughter. So it's black with sparkles.
Cool.
Yeah, I made those yesterday and today. And I just started this one. It's almost done at about 8 o'clock or after. It was just before I came on here. Is when I started it. Hi, Mel. What are you crocheting?
Too hot to touch her.
I had to put it down earlier today because I was too warm and I started sweating my hands, and I can't crochet if I'm sweating. So, but that didn't last very long. A snake? Cool. Is it like an amigurumi?
Is it a weather snake? Oh, Chris K. I showed all kinds of yarn. There was so much yarn. Oh, balls and skeins, and so much, and cakes, and all kinds of yarn. You want a quick recap? Want a quick recap of all the yarn I showed you? You do? It'll be quick though. It'll be quick. It'll be quick because Jess wasn't here either when I showed it, so I'll show her real quick too. Is that okay with you, Jess? If I showed my yarn real quick again for Chris K, she was on the phone.
Sure. I don't care.
Sure. But I can't show this yarn. But I can show the Scarfy yarn from Lion Brand.
That was fast. Nobody's seen that.
I said it was going to be fast. To recap, Scarfy yarn from Lion Brand. Pure virgin wool. Thick strand that needs to be spun. Spinneret. A whole pack
Are you going
of
to send that to Greg's wife? Or what?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that one.
A whole pack of Super Saver Red Heart yarn.
Awesome. That must have been when I left for a few minutes.
Yep.
Or you can send it to me and I'll send it to Katie.
two balls of safety orange. Look how bright that is, safety orange. Yeah, I think I should mix this with some glow in the dark. Make some bats and spiders and skeletons. No, it's from the White Buffalo Wool Company in Brandon, Manitoba. But apparently they originally started trying to make yarn from buffalo hides. We decided that this was a marble yarn,
Mm-hmm.
which is really soft. I get this from the antique mall, so I rescued that one. And then a Caron cake and a Caron big cake. And this nice discontinued Barcelona loops and threads in blue. There's red and blues and teal and yeah, hat and scarf. I don't know. Pattern included. See, we got to open the pattern to find out what to do with it. And a couple of salmon chenilles. Wait, sorry. A couple of salmon chenille. And I got 3 of these tin roof rusted. And enough peach yarn for a blanket. So soft. Here's so soft baby yarn. There you go. That's my recap of yarn that I got. Oh, and I got a 1 pound of love from Lion Brand in olive and a pound of blue, like baby blue from Red Heart.
Cool.
And that's it.
I do too, Mary. I have.
See, I know I got more chenille here somewhere. I just gotta find it. It should be on there, but it's not. Maybe it's by a rack behind there.
Actually, I also used that Chanel, and I made a turtle for my daughter.
The salmon turtle?
No. It was
Turtle salmon cake.
cream. It was Chanel from Premier. It was a cream one, and then it was a variegated brown and tans. And so when the head was one color and the top of the shell was the other, and then the other was the bottom and the fins.
Oh, Chris K. went to the city. I went to the big city. 4.5 hours away. That's the nearest big city. Besides my city. See, I live in a city, but it's not apparently it's not a big city. The city I live in has only got 63,000 people in it.
Well,
Maybe
I don't. I live in a
72.
city. I live in a city, but we have under 4,000 people.
Well, wouldn't it be like a town?
Yeah, but it's a city because it's incorporated.
Yeah, but we have villages that are incorporated.
We don't have villages.
We have hamlets that are incorporated.
Stop chewing
It's
on me.
a city, but it's a small. I guess we call it a town, but it is a city, but we call it our town. Now, 20 minutes away is a bigger city, and it's got over 20,000 people.
Yeah, see, so I'm going from 60,000 people to hold on a sec. I'll tell you how many people are in the big city. Oh, in the big city.
Well, where we're from, where we just moved from 6 years ago, that had almost 40,000, and I still thought that was a small city because where in Great Salt Lake, in the Salt Lake Valley, it's a couple of million people.
Well, see, so in the big city, there's 1.5 million people.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
the Salt Lake Valley, there's a couple of million people, and
uh,
the city that we raised our kids in was over 500,000 people.
and since I'm going from 60,000 to 1.5 million, it's the big city.
Right.
Oh, it's known as the City of Champions. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The City of Champions. Google that. I'm pretty sure there's only one city that comes up.
The City of Champions.
City of Champions.
Let's see.
Yep, there's only one that comes up.
Let's City of Champions, countless riverboat, Pittsburgh's Gateway. Is that it?
I'm in Alberta.
Well, I just
That,
put in the City of
that's weird.
Champions.
I put in the City of Champions and only one came up.
Oh, mine didn't.
Oh,
There's
wait.
more than one.
Type in city. It's Artesia, New Mexico, Brockton, Massachusetts, Inglewood, California, Detroit,
Yes.
Duncansville, Texas. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All those are on here.
Pittsburgh.
Yep, Pittsburgh's on there.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. We are known as the City of Champions because, hold on a second. We have had 5 Stanley Cup wins.
Hmm.
We have had 14 Grey Cup wins. We used to have a soccer team here too.
Salt Lake just got their second hockey team. They are looking at getting a pro baseball team and a pro football team. They've already got basketball. And they have indoor or they've got soccer. They got soccer and they've got 2 hockey, 1 soccer. Yeah. But right now the only pro team they have is the Jazz, which is basketball.
So the team that won the 5 Stanley Cup championships were 84, 85, 87, 88, and 90. And the captain of the team was Wayne Gretzky.
Yep.
So the big city's Edmonton.
Right.
Welcome back, Jesse.
Welcome back, Jesse.
But to have 14, wait.
Oh, that is
Greg?
getting lighter. In my light, I can't see it, but it is.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
It's not getting as light as the center yet.
That's like that gray. That's like the gray one I have. It is a Super Saver.
Yeah.
Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I get a gray one like that. It's very, very subtle. It's a very
Right.
subtle change.
Yeah, I couldn't tell in this lighting until I lifted it up. But
Hey
it is.
Mona. Hey
But yeah, I
Lydia.
still have probably 6 or more rows to go. You'll get to that really light. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Mona. I think I have a sliver in my hand. Where the heck did I get a sliver from? don't think I touched anything that had slivers in it. Oh well.
Toronto's got 19 Grey Cup wins. Edmonton at 14. Winnipeg has 12. Let's see, you're third place, Greg. But Winnipeg has the most Grey Cup appearances, 30. Holy cow. Hamilton's got 15 though. Well, why aren't they up there? Why aren't they second place then?
Don't know.
No, Grey Cup this year's in Calgary. 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 Well, Bass, stop trying to hop in the shower and just roll in.
Who's hungry?
Not me.
There's a lot of lettuce on there.
Not too bad.
I think it would be better if it was like lightly breaded.
Baby.
Really?
Again.
I was trying to use the temperature to cook them, and I cooked all of them to 175.
Mona says she's hungry. Mona says she's hungry.
What is that? The bass or catfish? Okay. What was that, like 15 pounds?
What you say that?
How much clean fish? Yeah, 15 pounds of
roll
clean
that out.
fish.
Coffee. I don't drink coffee.
Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Hey, China.
Hi,
Good to
China.
see you, beautiful. The queen has arrived. Bow down to your majesty. Roll out the red carpet.
Hey, China, how's it going? Ooh, a banana snake.
Hi, China.
Chicken, banana.
Is that a crochet?
No. Banana snake for your flower pot.
No. No. No
Why not?
snakes in my pot. No snakes in
But
my
it's a
pot.
banana. It's a long banana.
No. I don't do snakes. The storm isn't even here and it's supposed to have already hit.
I'm sick of being sticky. No comments from the peanut gallery. Will you stop spilling the honey on yourself, Beth? Honey and peanut butter. That'll make you sticky. Ah, that's a sticky situation.
Other than cooking the fish on her, what else would you change?
Oh, the storm moved. It's gonna hit. It's gonna miss us. We might get a little bit of showers.
Good to see you, please.
The heavy storm was gonna hit us, and now it's gonna skirt right past us. Might give us a little bit of rain.
Hey, Demetra.
That works for me.
Also,
There weren't no storms. I drove through a bad enough storm yesterday.
Well, the other night, it stormed so bad we lost our power, which we don't usually lose our power here. Very rare. Even in that really bad storm with all that hail that did all the damage to the house, we didn't
Yep.
even flicker. But the other night we did. It's supposed to be a bad storm, but I looked at the radar and it's going south of us. There's supposed to be another bad storm tomorrow, but it's not supposed to hit us at all.
It's warm here.
It's warm here. It's 78 degrees. But it was almost 90 earlier.
I'm excited now.
Why?
I'm
Oh, I
excited.
have your earrings ready to mail. So you get 69 here. Beth, look, it's 69 here.
I got a fun. Okay. Don't pause.
She hopes you like them.
I know. I owe
I gotta get
her a package.
So I gotta get one more woodwork piece done, and then I get to box a bunch of stuff up for somebody.
I have blueberry all over me. Yeah, I've got a lot of yarn and such over here that I gotta clean up.
You gotta clean up yarn. It's not like you.
I know. I've got so much yarn that I haven't even looked at. I don't have time.
I've looked at it. I just don't know what to do with it.
We're gonna have a field day whenever we go through the yarn that I have to see in my garage. I have got 2 piles from the elder lady that I haven't looked at, and then I have stuff that I bought off of Facebook back in the beginning of May that we haven't looked at. I haven't looked at. I don't even know what's there. There's so much actual yarn that we get to go through that I have not even looked at yet.
What's that red and blue beside you? Red, blue, burgundy. No. Yes. Is that Premier?
No, it is not. Good catch. This was my winnings from Danny Joe. Sneak peek. So, we have 2 Hirschner Garden Party collections, 2-ply Afghan, 2 of the blues. They're very pretty, and this light does not do this yarn justice at all. Shoot, road trip. We get a better angle from this. So, here's our blues, 2 of them, which we won over at Marie's channel.
Yes, I remember that. I remember you telling us that.
Then we have Rossetti Bella, soft and plush, 115 yards, 4-weight medium, and I'd say it's still a 4-weight just because of it's more of a flat yarn.
Okay.
It looks fluorescent over here on this one. 100% nylon. So we have 3 of color number 991, red, bright red. Same thing. Colorway 988. So more like the color of wine.
So it's like a ribbon yarn?
Not really ribbon, but it's flat yarn.
See,
so it's like yarn with kind of like a cashmere added to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. See, because
So
I
it's
was at.
flat. This camera is stuck compared to my other one.
Okay, no, I see it. I see it. Okay. Because when I was at the Fiber Nook, there was like it was like it almost looked like shoelaces on a freaking huge roll.
In a way. Yeah, hold
But
on. My other camera is so much better.
it was not listed as ribbon yarn. It looked like it was flat yarn, but it looked like shoelaces. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had something like that here, but I don't. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
So there's like threads in the middle with cashmere or chenille, however, which one you want to put it on. So regular yarn that is almost stitched on two.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. You decide what you're gonna do with that yet?
Not just yet.
Oh, I wonder if you can add that to your ladder yarn.
So we had those three. Let's fix this one. Let's get taller. Let's see, big. Something I will never be. It's okay.
Yeah, Tom Hanks thought the same thing.
This other red is the same way. The blue is not.
Okay.
So the wine and the red, which it's almost a fluorescent red. But then we have a Hirschner's worsted 3. Holy cow, China. You sound like me. You work long hours and I've taken on 3 jobs.
I'm not gonna bitch about my long hours.
No, I actually found out why my feet were so sore. Like, I just thought it was because my shoes apparently felt like they shrank like 19 sizes. No, my one foot, I've got 4 blisters. I was, well, that could be why my feet are sore.
Blisters, nice.
Yeah, I have blisters. I got blisters.
Put some moleskin on them.
I don't have time. I'm too busy for that.
Okay.
But here's my Rena kit. Now that I've got the nice camera out.
That looks totally different in that light at that angle.
That's what I mean. So we've got the purples, the turquoise, and navies. This was given to me for my birthday present from Sarah. I cannot wait to make a tank top, but it is by far probably one of the best colorways I've seen in yarn in a long time.
Okay, so you said you were gonna put a bead on that, right? When you were gonna start working it up, so it keeps the same tension, because you think the glitter is not gonna stay with it. Okay.
Yes, because if you see, hold on, let me. The shiny part is very wispy all throughout and very loose. So yes, I'm going to find a seed bead.
So does it have to be weighted or just like and just keep in line?
Well, I pre-pull quite a bit out. That way I can work up, a 2 foot of it before I get to the bead. So yeah, I will pre-pull quite a bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not gray. It's purple, navy blues, and aqua.
Yeah, it's not like that blue gray stuff you showed us before. What was that? What was that blue yarn you were showing us that showed up gray all the time? It was a hat, wasn't
It
it?
wasn't blue, it was gray.
It
Yes,
looked
it's a
green,
hat.
but it looked
Oh,
It looked
green.
green,
green.
green. Yeah, yeah, it looked green.
So this is Macy's Sparkle, 8-ply cotton. Do, 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 do. Doesn't have a name besides Macy's Sparkle. Let me get the shine away. That's kind of more like it. That's the brightened version.
Oh, Demetra. Hope you make it. Watch
Yarn
you.
chicken.
You're gonna end up with extras. You know it. You're gonna end up with so much extra. You'll be like, ah. It's gonna fall now, isn't it?
Perfect. Perfect.
When I go outside to cool down, it's pouring. I guess that would be my shower. Yeah, Beth, just take some soap out there with you. Loofah. Well, Demetra, if you end up short on your sleeve, just do a color change but do the same on both sleeves. Because that way you can actually like bring it in and then flare it out if you wanted to. It look like a princess dress. AV, man, you're so freaking late. Unbelievable. What are we gonna do now? Start the whole show over again. Oh, okay. You want to see my yarn, AV?
Oh my God. Oh,
Oh, the first sleeve is finished. Well, you could always. Oh, what show was that? What show was that? What show was that? I think was it Seinfeld or Friends? Somebody was knitting a sweater. One arm was like 2 feet longer than it should be, and the other arm was like 2 feet shorter than it should be. She miscounted. I can't remember what show that was though. You're in the country, so nobody's gonna notice.
You know, John, that sounds like the only thing my mother ever knitted. It was a sweater. One arm
Was
was
it?
super long and the other one was short. And she said, I'm never going to knit again. And she never did. I said, that's probably a good thing, Mom, because you just didn't do so well.
That's funny.
Hmm. And she just threw it away. She didn't even rip it out. Like, you wasted all that yarn.
Just threw it away.
Yep, she got mad and threw it away. Oh, well.
So now I got a long day in out of town tomorrow. I was out of town today. I was out of town all weekend, but that was personal, and went out of town today and came back. I'm going out of town tomorrow. Coming back. I got a big job to do up before St. John. I'm not sure when that's happening.
Hmm.
Well, who was talking about Lady Chatterley, Beth? Test net. Hey, Crystal. What are you up to? Can't really alter the pattern. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. There, you saw my yarn. Oh, Jess isn't here. Yeah, she's going to be on tomorrow. Is Jessica going to be on tomorrow?
I have a live tomorrow.
8 o'clock?
No, 7 o'clock
7
my
o'clock.
time. Yeah.
Is that Central?
Yes.
Okay. 7 o'clock Central.
Mm-hmm. I was changing it up on Tuesday nights, and I figured, you know what? I'm just going to keep it the same time as I do on Thursday night. I have a live on Thursday night, too. Tomorrow it's going to be on my hooking channel, and then Thursday it'll be on my art channel.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Who was the woman that went through town on the horse naked? Who was that?
Lady Godiva.
Godiva.
Ron always says I'm Lady Godiva with my hair's long. I
You
said,
know, all these ladies, all these ladies doing all these naughty things. They're not very ladylike of them, is it?
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing it. But when my hair gets long, Ron, that's what Ron calls me. Not that it's not long now, it is, but it's going to get a lot longer like it was.
Well, she did in defiance of something. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. I don't remember that part. I mean, I knew it, but I just don't remember it.
Lady Godiva's famous ride through Coventry, motivated by her desire to persuade her husband, Earl, to reduce the heavy taxes he'd imposed on the townspeople. Lower the tax! Lower the taxes! I'm going to drive through town too naked. I'm going to ride my horse through town naked.
Yeah. Well, my hair's halfway back down to my knees from last year when I cut it. But once it gets to my knees, it gets in my way. It's not harder to take care of it; it just gets in my way, so I don't keep it there. I cut it.
Oh, so apparently he dared her. Well, he challenged her.
Well, that
Okay,
was
if you want me to lower taxes, ride through town naked, but everybody has to stay indoors.
yeah.
So
Well,
she did it. And he lowered the taxes.
Ron doesn't. He won't dare me to do anything.
Well, it wasn't a dare; it was a challenge.
Well, he won't challenge me like that either.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. He doesn't do that.
You need to order more stuff on
better.
Temu. What should I order on Temu?
I don't know. I haven't ordered anything from there for a while.
I order too much stuff. I get like a box every 2 weeks now.
Well, I'm going to be out of town next week, so I don't want to order anything this week. I was going to, but it's still sitting in my cart.
That's an emphatic yes.
I didn't want to interrupt anybody. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I am going to head out. I got some things to do. I got to see if I. It's not raining yet, so I'm going to have to try and see if I can get the dog to go out.
I thought you did lots of things today already.
He did go out, but it hasn't started raining. It was supposed to start raining already. So I have to see if I can't get him to go back out.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. You have a good night.
All right. You have a good night, too. Bye.
Bye.
Puppy. Puppy. I like puppies.
What's that one or this one? Does your husband know you have a friend over? Does your husband know you have a friend over?
Hey, Amy. Hey, you and me both. It's okay.
I'm
My
sore
yarn
from
is
like
running.
driving. What's that?
I said my yarn is showing. Not yarn. I didn't say yarn. I said yawn.
Yawn. Yeah, so I gotta finish up somebody's hook holder. Finish that up and then get a bunch of boxes to do up for somebody. Get so much more yarn now. I need a bigger storage place for my yarn. Good night, Crystal. Good night, Crystal. I definitely think I'm definitely going to turn my
Tracy.
turn my table here and
Turn the
bring that
table?
over here. Yes, so I'm
Or
going
turn the
to
page?
turn the table. I'm going to turn the
Okay,
tables.
turn the table.
Turn the tables this way.
I
Bring
don't think
my
there's a song about that.
glass case over here
Or for where?
behind me here. to separate my wood from my yarn. But
Love you, Crystal. Give that puppy kisses, please.
that'll actually open up one more shelf on here on the back shelf for more yarn down below.
But okay, I have a question. I have seen stands with pegs on them for thread. They're wooden, so just wooden slats with pegs sticking up for cones and other thread. Why have you not done that yet? Because if you staggered them, you can actually make a tower, and your bigger ones on the bottom, and then you go smaller as they go up.
Well, because I was going to build the like the pop racks. Reload in the top, it comes out the bottom.
The what?
Pop rack, soda rack for like in your fridge.
Okay, but that only works if you have like 20 or 30 of the same color.
I have like 10 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different colors, but they're 3 different sizes. So I was gonna make different size ones, right? But I was gonna do it out of clear acrylic. I was gonna make them out of plastic, but they're stackable. So I can take 30 of them and have them in one stack. And I can just pull one ball out at a time as I need it. So that'll work for those ones. And for the smaller ones, like you're talking about, like my cone, my white cone is on the spindle anyway, because I made the spindle for that one, so it spins off in the eye holder that I made for it. So my white spindle spins off. I was gonna make another spindle for the green one, and my pink cone, my blue cone, my white cone. So there'll be three spindles for those, and then those actually be stacked in a row right there. See, it's just all this here. It's just a jumble that will actually move over to the same space as one of those racks there. One of those racks right there. I have a plan for it. I just got to do it. Just like all my woodwork, I have a plan for it. I just have to do it. And since somebody did now, I'll have more time in my shop. So I'll be doing less time on shows. Well, I can still be on shows, but I'll just be doing stuff
Hold
at
on,
the same time.
repeat that? What you say?
I'll be still spending more time in my shop, but I'll still be doing stuff in the background on the shows.
I'm lost. What?
So I'll still be in the shop.
Are you working? That's what I heard.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I'll be working in my shop. Working in my shop. Actually getting stuff done. Like I used to. But it's part of organizing and moving and relocating and building stuff at the same time. Because I'll squirrel. I'll be like, okay, well, now that this is here, I got to build a rack for this. Now that this is here, I got to build a rack for this. Rather than, okay, I'm going to move everything at once, and then I got to build 4 racks. Right? Right, China.
Have a good night, Miss China. Love you, girl. Lots of love.
I was gonna zoom out of here too. You want to do that? Okay. I'm sore and tired from all the driving and work I've been doing. You still here, Joe?
Yep.
Okay. Say good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Thanks for being with us on the panel and in the chat, and we'll hope to see you tomorrow. Go see Connie's live tomorrow at 7 Central, and then join Jessica for some bingo tomorrow night. After that,
Angie. Yes.
thanks
Once
for being
Connie
here.
is done. So
Hope you had fun. We showed you lots of yarn. Take care. See you later.
Bye.
bye.